welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be playing the Research Story game demo. If you've never heard of Research Story, it is a cozy farm sim game that is currently in early access on Steam. In this game, you are a researcher, you can grow crops, tame animals, and try to grow the best farm you possibly can. But unlike a typical farm sim that you would think of when somebody first mentions it, there's a bit of a twist to this game. The town of Shimmerbrook has recently received an influx of different plants, different animals, and they need help researching it. This is where you, the player, comes in, you help them to research, you help to fill out the archives, while you also work on your own farm. I am super excited to try out this game. I hope you guys enjoy, and without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so here we go. First thing we see is a page that says, the Violet Archive is seeking an inquisitive individual to help with the research of plants and creatures that have been appearing around Shimmerbrook. We have received word that you might be interested in such a role. If so, please accept this invitation by following the instructions as attached. Lodging will be provided. Ooh, so we do get to customize our character. I always love being able to customize a character in games. Let's see, my name is Lexi. Let's see about skin tone. I am very pale, so I'm choosing the palest current option. As for hair, ooh, I like that it has buns. Are there any other ones? Okay, there's only a couple at the moment, but that is okay. This one does kind of look like my hair the most in real life, but I do really like the buns. I think they're absolutely adorable. Let's see, and then about hair color. I do have brown hair. My hair is kind of like a medium brown. I would say it does look kind of dark in some of my videos, but I do have medium brown hair, so I'm going to go with the first option. I can't currently change my eye color, so this is the closest that we can get to my actual appearance. Click create. Create character. Begin your journey as a researcher. Yes. Oh, this is so pretty. I love this already. Greetings, Lexi. Oh, you are beautiful. Hello. I'm Valley, head archist of the Violet Archive and your mentor for research. Happy to have you on board from today onwards. First off, welcome to your new home. Oh, so this is my house. I wonder if I can decorate the inside. That would be cool. Well, not that new. Technically, it does come furnished though. Okay, well, maybe I could arrange the furniture. I know, I like being able to decorate my own houses. You said there should be some farmer's tools from the previous occupant lying around somewhere. You can start by finding them. Let me know once you've gotten some tools. Oh, wait, so there's questing? It says quest recorded. Press Q for your quest log. Alright. So we use WASD to move. It does feel very similar to Stardew Valley in terms of how the mechanics feel whenever you're walking. Interact, click, left click. Okay. So it looks like we have a few tools over here. Gonna pick these up. You obtain the old farmer's tools. You can equip tools from the toolbox. The toolbox icon is to the right of the hotbar. Okay. Hold left to click on soil to till. Okay. Watering can. Let's click on tilled soil to water the crops and be refilled at water sources. So basically, I'm assuming that means like rivers or ponds or waterfalls if there's any waterfalls. And then an axe. Hold left click on a tree to chop it. Okay. Hammer and scythe. Left click on debris to clear them. So this is my house. It's not very large. I'm hoping eventually I can customize it a little bit more, but it is cool to know that we get our own houses. You found them? Great. Let's see. Here's one more thing you need, a research journal. Oh, I get my own journal. I mean, I would assume so because we have to research in this game, but still it's cool. You obtained a research journal. Press J to open it. Okay. So we have all kinds of different tabs. One for vegetables and fruits. One for flowers and herbs, animals, monsters. Hello, what kinds of monsters are we going to interact with? You'll be able to record your observations of plants and creatures in that journal. The best way to learn is to do it. Here, I've written down some steps for plant research. Includes observing a plant and successfully growing one. As for creatures, it'll involve taming and raising them. Luckily, Rhea, the village druid, has agreed to help out in that regard. She lives in the plains, so do check with her to get started. Okay, so I think we're gonna go and do that next, as long as it's a quest. Also, drop by the archive at the south side of the town when you have some time. I'd like you to meet the rest of the researchers as well. Go forth, researcher. I'll be at the archive if you need anything. Alright, so here is our quest log. The basics of research. Find a plant sample by foraging. Beginnings of a bestiary. Find and talk to Rhea. So I believe we will do that next. Although we don't even know what Rhea looks like. We only have the shadow in this picture. But we do have the availability to do the basics of research quests. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that first. Ooh, so it looks like with our questing, we can potentially get rewards. I can get 50 gold with this. I have no idea how we earn money in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first to make sure I can get some coin. And apparently I have mail. Let's see. Did somebody send me a letter? You can check both new and old letters letters from your mailbox. Townsfolk are more likely to send mail if you have a good relationship with them. I wonder if that's like Stardew Valley then. With games like Stardew Valley and Coral Island, you can befriend the characters and eventually get more and more hearts, which basically just represents your friendship and how closely bonded the two of you are. The only thing is right now I don't quite know what a plant sample is going to look like. I'm kind of just going up to various little bushes right now and clicking on them because I don't know what the plant sample look like, so I'm kind of just guessing at this point. Ooh, so this feature is super cool. I was trying to chop down a tree to make sure I understood how to do that, and I clicked on this tool button right here, and all of the tools are technically sectioned off into one little square, which is amazing, because again, with the Stardew Valley reference, if you've ever played, all of your tools take up one space each. So the fact that this is organized the way that it is super cool. Alright, so I just chopped down a tree to make sure that I knew how to do it, and I'm looking at the bottom left corner. If you can see there's a little smiley face bar, and I think that may represent our energy levels. I'm not quite sure. I think that was fuller earlier, and now it's more empty, and I'm thinking that may be representing our energy, which makes sense. I feel like a lot of farming sims like this game, again with the Stardew Valley reference, Coral Island, you have a limited amount of energy. Okay, so over here I see a bush with some fruit. Let's see, is this a plant sample? Can I take this? Amber berries, okay. I don't know if that counts as a plant sample, but I'll take it. Ooh, chamomile! Okay, so chamomile counts as a research sample. As a researcher, you will come across plants and creatures that can be further observed. By observing, you will learn how to grow or tame them. To start, press E to open your inventory and drop a sample onto the magnifying glass. You start with 3 research slots. Research observation. During research, hold left click on a plant or creature to start observing. Hold right click to bring up its journal entry. Research can be paused at any time from the Research tab. Progress is saved, but you require a new sample to continue research. Ooh, okay, so for the chamomile, it says researching chamomile. Research sample, 1 piece of chamomile. Research unit, observe 1 times. Grow and harvest a chamomile. Okay. It looks like we also have a friendship tab, but the only person I have met so far is Valley, but it's super cool that it's telling us here what their birthday is, rest days, favorite creatures, loved gifts. That is insanely convenient, because for stuff like that with Stardew Valley or for Coral Island, you would have to look that up deliberately on a separate website, which is kind of annoying, but still convenient that it's a thing. I think for our next quest that I would like to do a bit of progress on, I want to go ahead and find Rhea because that is another main character. It is counted as a main quest according to the symbol right next to it, so let's go find Rhea. It says that Rhea lives in the plains, so we need to find wherever the plains is. I don't currently have a map though, so it's going to be a little bit tricky, but we're gonna find her. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was looking for Rhea. Look at this little kitty, this little sprout growing from its head. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I am screaming, crying, throwing up right now. Look at them! Hi! Hi, baby! So cute! Alright, so I've continued to walk around and I found another person. So I think to be able to find Rhea, considering I don't have a map yet, I'm going to simply have to explore the entire map until I find her. Greetings, you're the one who just moved here, right? Name's Theo. So we've met Valley and we've met Theo. Oh hey Lexi, are you gathering wood as well? Here's a tip, only the... Oh my goodness, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Trees in the woods to the north produce resin, which has a variety of uses. Okay, it looks like resin might be kind of important. I will keep that in mind. It's one of nature's gifts, really. I found a much bigger town area. There's a lot of people, so I'm hoping that we can find Rhea somewhere over here. Alright, I was looking for Rhea and I found this building. I have no idea what's in here, but hopefully we'll find her. Let's see. Oh, who are you? Hello. Hey there, I'm Suo. Actually? Oh, okay, so that's how you pronounce it. Excuse me, so it's Sway? I think? I hope I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry. You're a beautiful character, though. I love their hair. Oh, so it's Sue. Okay, gotcha, Sue. I'm fine either way, though. I report for topics related to rocks and minerals for the archive. Maybe we'll get to find some caves in the mountains, too. I'll let you know if I find anything interesting. Hello, I'm... Ira? Some of these names are kind of hard to pronounce. I promise I'm doing my best. My name is... It's nice to meet you, Lexi. I'm the cartographer and librarian in the archive, and sometimes I help Valley with other tasks as well. Speaking of which, I recently made a few copies of the local map. I think it might be useful to you. Thank you! I did not have a map before. I've been running around not knowing where I'm going, so thank you. Looks like somebody here is an ally for me. And this person has a little mark above their head, so let's talk to them. Oh wait, it's Valley! I didn't recognize her at first! I see you've met the rest of them. This is your official welcome to the Violet Archive. I hope you can learn well from one another. Once again, we're happy to have you on board. Feel free to enter and leave the building when we're open. I'm still arranging some of the shelves, but yours should be ready soon. Well, I'll conclude our introductions for now. Thank you for joining us. Of course you're welcome, bestie. Valley concludes the meeting. Okay. Well, I still don't know where Rhea is, so I'm still gonna have to find her. I think what I've come to really appreciate so far with this game is when you talk to a character, they look really pixely and small at first, right? But if you go up to them and click on them to have a conversation, it opens up this beautiful character design where you can see what they actually look like, which I think is super cool. I don't know who this is, but I found another building that I can go in for the demo. Let's see. Who are you? Hello. Hi, you must be Lexi. I'm Remus, the local blacksmith. Good to meet you. Well, hello, friend. Who's over here? Welcome to Mugs and Darts. What would you like today? You are beautiful. Hello. Bread, potato stew, and beer. Potato stew sounds really good, actually. And I would buy from them to support a business. However, I am very broke in this game currently. Wait, now who is this? Oh wait, that's Theo? I'm not used to the characters yet. So I pulled up the map and I was hoping you would tell me where the plains are, but considering I'm in what seems to be the main town area where a lot of the buildings are, it's not really showing me what the names of the places are, so it may still be a little bit hard to find Rhea, but we will find her eventually. Oh wait, it's getting to be nighttime. I have to go home. Where's my house? I forgot. The way that I'm already super lost in this game, I'm not surprised. But I feel like I remember going over here, so hopefully we'll find it soon. Wait, what's over here? There's something in that tree. Oh wait, never mind. It was a branch on the ground. Wait. I can't with myself. I was like, oh look, it's a creature. Then I was like, wait, no, it's a branch on the ground. And now it's a creature again. Nocturnal creatures. Some creatures only come out at night while others during the day know when to find them. Okay. Well, that was embarrassing. I literally tried to hit it with one of the hammers. I thought it was something that I could break off of the ground. So we do also happen to have a shipping box where I can place items to sell, which is super cool. Nice to know a way that we can make money. Because I literally, if you look at the top, right up here, I only have 40 gold, which in comparison to how much money I have stored away in Stardew Valley, at least most of the time, that's not good. That's no money at all. I'm not gonna lie, it's the next day, but I've already forgotten how to pronounce this character's name. I'll get better at it eventually, I promise. But good morning. I've been seeking out a cave around Shimmerbrook in the past couple of days. Guess what? We found our first. There were some critters in there which might be relevant to your research. We also found a relic that had some writing on it. Ooh. Valley will look into it when she can, but if you find anything else, let us know. As for the cave, Theo and I have made it more accessible so you can enter and exit it safely. Good to know, thank you. Let me just mark it on your map. Oh wait, so I have to get stuff marked on my map? That's a little bit annoying, but doable. It's a stone thrown away from your place, actually. I have no idea what that means. We'll see you around then. I'll probably study the cave more deeply in the next few days as well. Simple storage. Greetings, Lexi. I was working on some furniture blueprints and thought this might be useful for you. Happy crafting from Theo. Ooh, I got a free recipe? Thanks. Alright, so if we look at my quest log, I have 3 main quests currently. I still am trying to prioritize these 2, especially finding and talking to Rhea, because that is the first thing I was told to do. So I want to do that first. Even if I don't get this top one done and this bottom one done, I would love to get this one in the middle completed. Alright, everybody, I am currently on a journey to find Rhea. I have no idea where she is. It just says that she's in the plains, but the thing is, I don't know where the plains is, and it's not exactly marked on the map, so I will see you guys in the next clip whenever I find her. Alright, you guys, I have finally found Rhea. It took me a little while, and I'm not gonna lie, there was a scenery area where there was a big tree house, if you guys remember seeing that a few clips ago. I didn't realize that was actually Rhea's house. I walked past that so many times, which is honestly kind of embarrassing. But the point is, I found her. That is what counts. Ah, you must be the creature researcher then. Nice to meet you, Lexi. So, you must have heard, recently more creatures have been showing up around Shimmerbrook. I have. Some are native, while others have never been seen around these parts. Due to this change, us druids have decided to support the research efforts of the archive. We wish to learn more about these creatures while keeping a balance in the region. So, what is my role? Well, you'll need to record the characteristics and behaviors of various creatures. You can begin research using a creature sample. Samples come in many forms, from dropped feathers to shedded furs. You'll then need to observe, tame, and raise creatures while recording what you've learned. Following so far? Yep, excited to get taming. That's great, I'm excited for you to start as well. When taming creatures, we can gain their trust by feeding them what they like. I have some feed here that'll help you get started. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. Place one near a creature, and if it likes it, you can take the chance to tame it. Come to me again when you've managed to tame one. I'll share more about raising them then. Research. Taming creatures. You obtained a feed. Creatures can be tamed using feed. Place a feed near a creature, then hold left click while it is eating to tame it. Different creatures have different diets. Gotcha. Well, aside from finally meeting Rhea, this house is absolutely beautiful. tree glows with magic and continues to grow and sprout new leaves at the need for soil. That's amazing. I would love if actual real life plants could be like that. At least once in today's video, I do want to attempt to tame a creature. I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull that off, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Okay, that definitely didn't work. I was trying to pet it and feed it, and that did not work at all. Alright, so now in our research log, we have a sprout kitten. We have a research sample, research need to observe one time, tame a sprout kitten, and raise its happiness. How do I raise a sprout kitten's happiness? Also, can I have a sprout kitten in real life? That sounds amazing. You observed a sprout kitten. Records are updated. Okay, let me see. I've observed it. I need to tame one and raise its happiness. We're gonna try and tame one. Thankfully, I've figured out how to observe them. As for the chamomile, I'm going to have to plant one, I believe, and then I can observe it once it's growing. Alright, so I made an attempt to use the seed bowls I was given to feed the sprout kittens so I could tame them, but that didn't really seem to work out. So instead, I had to sell a bunch of my forageables. I don't know if that was a smart idea because I don't know how necessary certain items are, where I'll need to utilize them in certain ways. So I just sold them, took that risk, and I got a bunch of gold from it, so now I'm able to buy a meat bowl. I was looking at the list of items that Ria could sell, and meat bowls seem like the most likely thing that a sprout kitten would want. I mean, you'd think by the name maybe we'd want the seed bowl, but it didn't really want the seed bowl. See, there's a bunch over here, and it wouldn't really eat them. Also, maybe I wasn't even doing right. Honestly, I might not have been. But we're gonna hope that I did. I did it! I tamed a sprout kitten, so that took a little bit. I kind of forgot what the exact instructions were, so I'm not gonna lie. I did have to look it up for a moment, but I got it. And I guess the sprout kitten just doesn't really like the seed bowls, which you would think based off of the name that it would, because again, that's a sprout kitten. Sprouts, plants of various sort, you know, they come from seeds. You'd think they would want it, but they didn't. So I chose the meat bowl because actual cats in real life enjoy meat, so I figured maybe it would want that. And I placed the bowl next to it, I held down the left click button, and I successfully named a sprout kitten. It is so cute! And I can even name it, which is even better. Personally, I would love to name it after my in real life cat. I'm going to name it Luna. Oh look! Okay, so Luna, I need to get hearts with her. Trait sociable, perk we don't know yet, and needs, the creature needs a home, and it needs, wait, food. I just fed you. What do you mean, silly? And honestly, that is like my cat in real life, because I could feed her, and then she'll just be meowing, screaming, and hollering as if she's never been fed before. I promise she's fine. Alright everybody, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap the video up here. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really, really appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments. Are you going to buy Research Story, or are you going to play the demo? Let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts on it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone!